Hello Virgo, thank you so much for joining me. It's Sandra here from Wolf Moon Tarot. This reading is going to look at your energies between the 8th to the 14th of March 2021 or thereabouts. Universal timing is fluid, a lot more fluid than the earth-based, more rigid timing. But it's thereabouts, there and thereabouts. I've done a pre-shuffle of your cards, Virgo, so I'll just do a final shuffle. It is a general reading, Virgo, so it won't resonate with all of you. So just take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. So the first card here from the Moonology deck, Oracle card, we have the third quarter moon. And this is saying adjustments are required. Adjustments are required. So we'll see what that's in connection with. I'll just put that to one side. And then number 41. And this is about identity, self-analysis, knowing oneself. All right, so this is looking in the mirror, looking at what is it that you see. Do you see somebody wearing a mask, or are you able to look beyond that and see yourself? So, you know, so it's just saying this is about identity and knowing yourself. All right, so let's see. And of course, we had adjustments are required. So it may be that there needs to be some adjustment to how you see yourself, perhaps. Okay, let's see. I'll just pop those to one side, out of the way. Okay, so let's do a final shuffle now of the Tarot of Dreams. Virgo, 8th to the 14th of March 2021, please. What does Virgo need to know at this time? So if we lay down, the first card is a situation for somebody out there, and energy. What's on your mind at the moment? Root influences. Past influences, the future going forward, and then just something else your guides and the energies would like to say to you, which may or may not be connected to the rest of the reading. At the bottom of the deck we have the Magician, Major Arcana, number 1 in the Major Arcana, and this is about taking control of a situation, harnessing the universal energies to manifest and create that which you desire or want going forward. So it's taking control really of a situation or situations going forward. So I'll just put that to one side. And the Magician also says that you have the ability to make these changes, to take control of whatever this is. So So we'll just do a final shuffle now of the Light Seers Tarot. So this is for Virgo, 8th to the 14th of March 2021. What messages would you like to pass on to Virgo at this time? What messages for Virgo, please? We've had the Six of Cups that's just jumped out, so we'll have a quick look at it and I will then put it back. The Six of Cups is about family, friends, community, people that have been in our lives over the years, over time. So this is about it's either thinking it's either a nostalgic memory, thinking of somebody from the past, or it's just thinking about people that are in your life at this time that have been with you, you know, family, friends, community, over a period of time. So it could be about looking back. But let's see, I'll just pop this back in and another couple of shuffles now. This could be talking about where you feel you fit in with people around you, with family, friends, community, because you know, we had this about self-identity, looking at yourself, you know, understanding who you are, and perhaps some adjustments that are needed within that situation, within that energy. But let's see what, all right, we've had another card jump out. And this is the Ace of Cups. And this talks about a new emotional experience, or a deepening of an emotional experience. But the need to look after your heart at the same time. All right, so I'll just pop that back in. 2 more shuffles, please. 2 more shuffles. That's it. There we go. I'll just lay these on top for a little bit of extra depth and clarity. And at the bottom of this deck we have the 5 of Wands. Now this, for me, in this particular deck, this depiction is, I always feel this is about internal conflict. As opposed to external conflict. So I feel this is internal. This is your internal conflict. So almost arguing with yourself about things, perhaps in conflict between your mind, body, and spirit. You know, we can be in conflict. What your mind is telling you, your heart may be disagreeing, and you know, you may feel. Certain thoughts are not beneficial for your soul, for your spirit, for example. So they're just sort of very brief examples, but some form of internal conflict. Something's not sitting easy with you, within some of you at this time. So at the heart of your reading we have the Palace of Coins and we have the Moon energy. The Palace of Coins is a home or homework environment, as is increasingly the case at this time. But it's to do with money and finances, managing practical matters. So this has come out right at the heart of your reading, Virgo, so it's quite significant. So it's something about home, work, money, etc. Now, and then the Moon, this is when things aren't quite clear at the moment. There's things that are not clear. You see the woman under the water looking up at the reflection of the moon, but it's a distorted view of the moon. It's not clear. So it could be that there's a bit of a distorted view about something, because the moon also can cast shadows and illusions. So there's something about these energies, the moon energies, within this homework environment. It's not clear at this moment, and it could be about a distorted view of things, because you know some adjustments need to be made. You know, review how you see yourself. You know, thinking about your identity, perhaps, your identity within this homework environment, knowing and understanding yourself within this home environment. So things are a little bit vague at the moment, you know, whatever that means for you. So what's on your mind at the moment? Well, we have the 7 of Swords and we have the 10 of Swords, and the swords are about the mind. deep thoughts, communication. Your ruling planet, Virgo, is Mercury, which is the planet of the mind and communication. So here we have, this is what you're thinking about, and it's something about the Seven of Swords is the thief in the night energy. Somebody taking something that doesn't belong to them. It's a very sneaky energy. Sometimes, however, it may be having to keep something away from somebody, hide something from somebody, or you know, or perhaps trying to hide something from yourself. You know, keep something hidden as much as you can. But this is what you're thinking about, something that's being taken or removed that shouldn't be, that it doesn't feel fair, if you like. And then the Ten of Swords, there's been a very difficult and painful situation. But it's lifting now, so you're walking away from it now, leaving a painful and difficult situation. You know, and is it that's what this Seven of Swords is saying, about having to sneak off in the night, leave in the night, that sort of an energy, leave something behind, because it's been too difficult, too painful, having to walk away from it. It'll be something different for all of you, Virgo, but this is what's on your mind. For whoever this is for, this is what's on your mind at the moment. Because, of course, we have this inner conflict, don't we? There's an inner conflict going on here. Right, what's at the root of this? What's at the root of this situation? Well, we have the Five of Wands again. So we had the Five of Wands here, the inner conflict. We've now got the Five of Wands again at the root of this situation, and the King of Cups. Now, this is conflict again. And again, it's either inner conflict or it's external conflict. It's disagreements. This is disagreements, different points of view, different opinions. People wanting their opinion to be heard, their perspective to be heard. And it's just leading to conflict. But then we've got the King of Cups here. Now, this could be representing an aspect of yourself, Virgo, for example. It's not gender specific. But the King of Cups is very much, it's a very Piscean energy, very heart-centered, very much in touch with his emotions, very meditative, can appear switched off because he's very focused. But he's very aware of his surroundings. But he's very taps into his intuition and is very much in touch with his emotions. Now, this is either an aspect of yourself, Virgo, in connection with some, you know, is this you is this representing your inner conflict to do with love and relationships, perhaps, for some of you, because the cups are very much about matters concerning the heart chakra, what's meaningful for the heart. So is this at the root of this situation of the Palace of Coins, a work, home, environment to do with money, and things being a bit unclear, a bit distorted at the moment? And if this is not yourself, then this is somebody connected to, this is an energy of somebody connected to you, Virgo. But equally, you know, it could be that there is conflict between yourself and a King of Cups energy. So the past influence, we have the Seven of Wands and we have the Devil energy. Now, the Seven of Wands, this is about having to defend yourself. Defend yourself against others' opinions. So, you know, stand up for your own values, for your own thoughts. And of course, you know, it's not 100 miles away from this here, the Five of Wands, that was at the root of the situation, which was about conflict, differing opinions. So here it is again as a past influence. And then, of course, the devil energy. The devil energy is about obsessions and preoccupations. Somebody liking to take control. You can see here the devil, the depiction of this this figure here. He's got somebody hanging on the end of strings. He's controlling them like a puppet, like a puppeteer. And he has somebody dangling on the end of strings, and he's in control of them. It's almost like this energy is trying to draw you in. This is an energy of drawing you in to take control. Seduction, if you like. But is this something that's gone on within you that you've been standing up trying to defend yourself from, for some of you? Because of that inner conflict that's come out, the conflict that's come out to do with matters of the heart. So for some of you, this could be you battling against these obsessions that are trying to draw you in. Addictions for some of you. If this is not a part of your energy, Virgo, then this is talking about somebody connected to you who has this energy. But you've got the higher ground here. You're fully able to fight them off. Or it may not represent a person, this devil energy. This may be just the energy of the devil energy. It may be just the energy that's around that is leading to conflict. A seductive energy. Going forward, let's see, going forward we have the Two of Coins and the High Priestess. So the Two of Coins, okay, so this is saying things are up in the air still. There is a need for balance. Within this situation, there is a need for balance, but things are up in the air at the moment. In the near future going forward, things are going to still be up in the air. But we've got the High Priestess, so this is about tapping into your higher self, into your intuition. What is it that your intuition is telling you? What is it you need to know? The High Priestess is very much connected to the moon energy. Very meditative energy. You see her third eye is lit up there. So she's very intuitive. And the High Priestess also is aware of secrets, and that's why she has to tap into her higher self and tap into her instincts to find out what is it she needs to know and understand. So this is tapping into your higher self, tapping into the universal wisdom about something that's just up in the air still at the moment. Well, going forward. Now, what is it that your guides and the universal energies want to say to you, Virgo? Well, we have the Four of Swords and we have the Tower card. Now, the Four of Swords, this is when we have to take a break, having a rest, having a break, time out from what could be, well, a difficult situation. Ready to regroup your energies, regroup your mental thoughts, to get clarity on situations. So, having time out, having a rest. Now, the clarifier is the Tower card. And the Tower card, this represents a recalibration, the universe wanting to recalibrate something in your life, for some of you, Virgo. Something that's not working. that is crumbling already. So the bolt of lightning is sent down to raise it to the ground, because whatever it is, it's served its purpose. And there's a recalibration needs to happen. It's the universe saying, you can't carry on down this road. You need to stop, think about, you know, and change direction. If you imagine somebody walking down a road, coming to a brick wall across the road, and you can't carry on walking down that road, so you have to change direction. And that's what the Tower energy does. Now, this is to a greater or a lesser degree. Whatever it is, you know, it will probably come out unexpected. Something comes to your attention perhaps, but it's a bit unexpected. And but in the future you look back and you'll understand why this Tower moment had to happen. It could be a revelation of some sort, an understanding and getting to know of something of some sort, or a build-up of something that you know, can't be allowed. If you imagine a volcano with the plasma building up and building up, and then having to erupt because there's nothing else it can do. And sometimes the Tower energy brings that in. It brings that eruption in because something needs to be cleared. Something needs to be cleared. I'm going to get some more cards now for you, Virgo. I'm going to use the Wheel of the Year Tarot. So could we have some more information, please, for Virgo concerning the Two of Coins and the High Priestess? The Two of Coins and the High Priestess, please, for Virgo. Two of Coins and the High Priestess, please. The future going forward, the near future. Two of Coins and the High Priestess. So for the Two of Coins we have the Five of Pentacles. And this is when we're feeling left out in the cold, feeling isolated. You see the man sheltering under the toadstool, but there's lightning going on around, there's a thunderstorm. But he's feeling a sense of lack, feeling a sense of not having enough of something. So it's the energy of this card. This man has plenty. You see all the coins here, and he's got shelter, but he doesn't feel that, he can't appreciate that because he feels alone. And that's connected to this. So there's something up in the air still that's making you feel like this, Virgo, for some of you. And then the High Priestess is connected to Judgement. And the Judgement has already been out. It jumped out, didn't it, earlier? So we've got the Judgement here again. And this is to do with the High Priestess. So when the Judgement card comes forward, I think, as we've already talked about, this is when it's there's a rebirth, there's a standing up to be counted, you know, having a fair look, bearing all, considering the past, considering decisions made in the past. It's a call to action. It's really standing up, coming out of the shadows, a call to action. And you know, it's decision time sometimes, you're looking at everything. And perhaps it's time to make a decision about something. And that's why you're having to tap into your intuition now. You know, what is it your intuition is telling you at this time? Well, I say at this time, this is the near future going forward. So all these energies are coming in for whoever this reading is for. And I'm going to get some more information now. Could we have some more information about the Four of Swords and the Tower, please, for Virgo? The Four of Swords and the Tower, please, for Virgo. Four of Swords and the Tower. Right, Virgo, so the Four of Swords, which is having a break, having a rest, and we have the Seven of Pentacles connected to this as a clarifier. And this is when it's not the right time for something. Something is still growing, something is still maturing. The woman here is heavily pregnant, but she's not quite ready to give birth. And the apple, she's been looking after this apple tree all summer, but the apples are not quite ready for harvesting yet. So something's still growing and it's not quite the right time. And that's why it's a time of rest and having a break to regroup your energies. Because it's not quite the right time to harvest something. Or for this new beginning. Because we have the Tower, don't we? But what's going to happen is, whatever this Tower is going to clear away for you, it's bringing in the Ace of Pentacles. It's bringing in an abundant opportunity for you, Virgo. That's why this clearing needs to happen. It's a gift of love from the universe. It doesn't always feel like it at the time. But looking back, you will see why things had to change and be adjusted. Why things couldn't carry on in the same way. And as I say, it could be to do with absolutely anything. It can be to do with work, career, love, relationships, friendships, community, activities. It could be to do with anything at all. Family, you know, friendships. So whatever it is to do with, and it'll be something slightly different for all of you. But it's something that needed to change. Because that's what the Tower brings in. It brings in change. It can bring in new perspectives, different perspectives of how to look at things. What's meaningful for you and what's not meaningful for you anymore. But whatever it is, it has to happen to bring in this new opportunity. That's going to bring in abundance for you going forward. Wow, so lots of very powerful energies here. Because right at the beginning we had adjustments are required, and that's very much what the Tower brings in. It brings in adjustments. It recalibrates our lives for us. It is a gift of love from the universe. And of course number 41, which is about identity, self-analysis and knowing yourself. And so this is all intertwined. This is all intertwined. Whatever this inner conflict and external conflict that's been going on, you know, all of that needs to be cleared now. It's all part of what's been happening for you and around you over recent times, or perhaps even longer. Right, could we have two more messages, please? For Virgo. Two more messages for Virgo, please. What else does Virgo need to know at this time from the Sacred Traveller? What else does Virgo need to know connected to this reading? Time scale. Alright, Virgo, we have uncovering treasure. So beneath the surface lies a great bounty. Beautiful. And then stepping into power, you are strong beyond measure. And here you are as the leader, shining your light, people following you. So step into your power. You are strong beyond measure, Virgo. And there's certainly some treasure to be uncovered. You've just got to dig beneath the surface. And lies a great bounty, and I feel that's what this Tower is bringing in, the Ace of Pentacles, and the treasure's going to be uncovered. So beneath the surface, whatever it is that needs to be cleared, it's going to bring in a lovely bounty, or about an opportunity of bounty. And you're going to be able to step into your power, Virgo. All right, Virgo, I'm going to leave it there. Lots and lots and lots of messages there for you and lots to think about there. But I hope whoever this is for, it's provided you with some clarity and understanding with your situation. Remember, we all have free will, so, you know, the decision is yours whether to take note of any of the messages in this reading or to completely ignore them. You know, that's your choice, Virgo. But I have certainly enjoyed doing the reading for you. Good luck going forward, whatever it is you decide to do, whatever it is your situation is. I wish you all the very best of luck, and I hope you can join me again in the future. Bye bye for now.